What's up, everybody? This is Brian Bobo at Hunt Real Estate, right here in the beautiful Finger Lakes. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about working, eating, sleeping, living, playing, and buying a home, then make sure you tap that subscribe button. Click the little bell so you're notified every time I do a new video. Honestly, I get so many people calling who are relocating here, and I absolutely love it. If you're thinking about moving, relocating, or coming here to stay, make sure you give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or even send me the pigeon carrier. However you want to get a hold of me, I've got your back moving to the Finger Lakes. All right, hello everyone. We're back again with Lindsey from Hunt Mortgage, and to go along with this great spring weather that we've got going on now, Hunt Mortgage has a couple new products to offer. The first being the cash guarantee, which Lindsey, I'll let you take it away.
Sure. Sounds good. So we've historically had our pre-purchase commitment program. I know we spoke about that in a previous episode. And essentially that was a program that still exists, but it's a more robust pre-approval. So we're taking their pre-approval one step further and we're actually underwriting it. We've now done something additional called our cash guarantee. So this is for buyers that go in for a pre-purchase commitment. And then we are actually removing the financing contingency as well. So we've got a commitment, but we're removing that. The way we're doing that is once they're in for this program and they find a specific property, we're gathering information on what they plan to offer, what the tax amount looks like, what their down payment and deposit are going to look like. We're evaluating it through a underwriting system to sort of check what we think the appraised value may come in at. And then essentially presenting a letter guaranteeing the cash funds available to close the transaction.
Okay. So this is actually, just so people understand, a conventional loan, but kind of showing up as good as cash on an offer.
Exactly. I think we, as a company saw a need to launch something like this because we have a lot of buyers that need to take advantage of a mortgage, but they're losing against people that are offering full cash. So we think this is a way that can help make buyers competitive. Again, we're getting a cash guarantee letter and we're having agents put in the offers as cash as well.
Okay. Now, is this available for only conventional loans, or if people are FHA, USDA, VA, is this something they can utilize as well?
Conventional only. Okay. And it is for well-qualified buyers. So we have some credit limits. And this is for buyers who have the funds available to put 20% down.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. So good credit score, 20% down, conventional loan. And we can basically guarantee that you're going to have that money to close and, make you more competitive against all these cash offers that are coming in right now.
Exactly. And if an appraisal is deemed necessary, sometimes we can get a waiver if people are putting 20% down. Okay. But again, if it's deemed necessary, your offer is not contingent on the appraisal itself. So I think that's one thing that's kind of important to communicate to your listing agents when you're putting these offers in. Okay.
Now, what happens if an appraisal is needed and the offer is higher than what the appraisal comes in at?
Yeah, so what we're doing is basically the buyer would change their loan to value amount. That's why we require funds available for at least 20% down, so that if we are in a situation where the appraisal comes in low, we can flex their loan amount down, their down payment down. And they, would be subject to an upfront PMI one-time payment. Okay. And in most cases, that's much less than it would be to make up an appraisal gap out of pocket.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, that's great, because right now, with offers where they're at, although houses are appraising for more, we are seeing at times that appraisals are coming in a little low versus the offer. And, the fact that there's that wiggle room to help those people out instead of them having to come up with more cash right then and there definitely helps out.
Exactly. I know a lot of buyers are right in their offer to make up a gap if it needs to happen. And then if not, listing agents are calling you guys back and asking if they're willing to do that if the situation happens. Right. And it's always an option outside of the cash guarantee program, but we're, putting our stamp on it to say that this can definitely happen and this loan's going to close.
Awesome. Great. So that's the cash guarantee. And then the other product, which is to me really exciting. We had our meeting about it, and I just think this is going to be great for people who are buying but also might need to sell. So that would be the Golden Gate Bridge Loan. So let's hear about that.
Yeah. To your point, I think one of our main issues right now is an inventory shortage. So one of the things that, the president of our company and president of mortgage kind of got together and put their heads together and decided to launch is this bridge loan. Reason being is to try to increase more listings. I think, for you guys, you probably have clients that are interested in putting their house on the market, but are fearful of that transition and then needing the funds to close on their next house.
Yep, absolutely. That's a big concern of quite a few people that I'm working with right now, actually.
Yeah. The other thing is, so there are kind of two main reasons why people would be contingent on their sale. Is one, they, don't make enough money in a month to support both mortgages, right? So they need to get that one out of there in order to get approved for the amount that they want to purchase on their next house. And then the other reason is that they need to pull the equity out of their current house to have for a down payment and closing costs. And as we know, again, competitiveness of this market, it's really hard to get offers accepted if you are a contingent buyer, contingent on the sale of your house.
Right.
Yeah. So this bridge loan is kind of taking care of both of those pieces. Your buyer would go in for a pre-purchase commitment. That's kind of going to be the first step here with all of these programs so that we make sure that we can get them qualified. Okay. And then the responsibility, so in your case, Brian, would be to complete a CMA on their house to help us determine what the potential value would be. So we would submit that as well. And then it's going to kind of go to corporate underwriting, and Hunt Mortgage is going to ensure that we can guarantee the sale of the house.
Okay.
Yep. So basically what would happen is if they get approved for the bridge loan, they now have a pre-purchase commitment to go shop on their next house. Hunt Mortgage is agreeing to purchase their home if it doesn't sell 90 days after being listed. So you've got, a guaranteed buyer there as well. Yep. And then we're giving them the bridge loan to be able to go close on their next house. And the bridge loan that we're offering is 85% of whatever, Brian, you would determine the value of somebody's house, minus any outstanding mortgages. And that's the amount of money that we'll lend to them to go use for a down payment. Okay.
Is there an additional cost for this to be a part of the program?
Yep. So there's a $1,000 origination fee, and then whatever your attorney costs would be. So not your typical closing costs that you would see, on your purchase, but those would be associated with that bridge loan itself.
Okay. And this is exclusive to Hunt. So they would need to use a Hunt agent to list their house and purchase to make sure they have that guarantee of Hunt buying their property.
Exactly. We don't see a ton of bridge loans. There are probably some other banks doing them, but they are not guaranteeing the sale of the home.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
what about a time frame? Like, if somebody sees something pop up on the market and they've always thought about maybe buying, and with how fast things are moving, what's the time frame that people should really start with this process to make sure that they could get enrolled and take advantage of it?
Yeah, they're saying 5 to 10 days. I'm encouraging people to be proactive and at least get into the pre-purchase commitment. I've had some people come to me already and they've done that as contingent buyers, but now they're going to take that one step further and investigate the bridge loan so that we can remove that contingency.
Okay, great.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, these are just two great products that Hunt has come out with really in the past week or so, to help buyers be successful in the market right now, because just with the amount of offers that are still coming in on houses, and the competitiveness, we as agents really need to offer buyers the most competitive offer that they can put out there. So another two great programs that we have to help buyers out and sellers. If you are contingent, these are just a couple of programs that'll help put your offer hopefully above the rest of them.
Yeah, exactly. We're in a market where we need to get creative, right? So That's why we're kind of trying to stay ahead of that and launch some things that hopefully can help out.
Yeah, that's great. So if you're interested in either of these programs, you can contact myself, contact Lindsey. Both of our information will be up at the end, and we'll hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks again to Lindsey for dropping by and talking about the great new products that Hunt Mortgage has to offer. Now that spring is in the air, the market is going to pick up and your new home could be listed soon. But you've got to reach out to me to find that perfect area that maybe you're thinking about living or want to go see. In order to do that, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or even send the pigeon carrier. However you want to get a hold of me, I've got your back when moving to the Finger Lakes. And until the next video, I'll catch you later.